say we're really happy to have you as a guest today on ReW WhO. This is Miss GuY. And
Hi.
how do you like to get called though? Like,
You can call me GuY.
yeah, we can call you just GuY. Wow,
Yeah.
that's cool. So you are pretty much a legend in this town. You've been performing and you've had multiple experiences in all sorts of realms in the artistic community for a while.
Yeah, lived in New York a long time.
Where are you from?
Southern California.
What part?
San Diego.
Oh, like the best zoo in the world? Did you go to the zoo there ever?
I think so. I don't really remember.
Really?
We went to the water park. I forget what it's called.
Ah.
But, yeah, I probably went to the zoo.
They're known for the San Diego Zoo is like world renowned. You didn't know that?
I think so, but you know.
Doesn't mean anything to you.
I went to the beach.
Did they
a
have
lot.
bats there?
Nice beaches.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So you were a beach boy? Did you surf?
A little bit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Really? I never did. Do you like Gidget?
The TV show or
The movie. Like Moondoggie.
Yeah, they're fun.
I
like
love
60s beach blanket bingo.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
So, but, alright, so when did you move here?
In the late 80s.
Right. And were you in a band when you moved here? Was it the Toilet Boys yet? Or?
No, we started about 7 years after I lived here, 10 years. Oh, I wanted to start a band, but I just wasn't meeting people who I clicked with musically. So it took a while before I started meeting people that sort of were into what I was into. Because I knew what I wanted to do visually and musically. And at the time it was just, you know, the late 80s rock scene in New York was very, you know, one thing. And there wasn't a lot of room for somebody like me. Although I hung out and had a lot of friends in it, it just wasn't, I knew that's not what I wanted to do.
So you had a total vision and you just needed to make it happen, basically.
Yeah, and I had to meet the right people. Because
and you did.
I didn't, you know, the musicians I knew in those days were either already famous and successful or starting out, and they wanted to do what was happening at that time.
Right.
Which didn't interest me really.
So what was interesting you? What was your vision?
Well, I knew I wanted to dress the way I dressed,
right.
And you know, no guys in rock were really dressing like that. But I mean, you know, there were like some of the glam rock bands from the West Coast, you know, doing it. But I knew I wanted to be more extreme than any of those bands were, and so it just wasn't the right timing.
Right. So it had to catch up to you. Yeah.
Yeah. And when I met Sean, my guitarist, that's when it all kind of clicked.
How cool is that? Where'd you meet?
We met on St. Mark's one day. I was walking around by myself, and this big freak stopped me and said, "Hey, aren't you the DJ at Squeeze Box?" And I was like, "Yeah." But and he said, "Don't come see my band." And they were playing a couple nights later at Continental, and I went. And I don't remember much of the band, but he stood out in my mind as
nice.
being really great.
That's awesome. And then Toilet Boys came?
Well, no, we had been playing for like maybe 6 months or a year with several different musicians coming and going. And so I needed a guitarist, and Sean was just moving to New York and was looking, his band broke up and he was looking for a band, so it worked out.
Cool. Because I just did hear, though, that Guns N' Roses were in town, and you guys opened for them, and I heard that you guys were so much better.
Really?
Yeah, than Guns N' Roses. You got rave reviews.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think, you know, it's hard to say. I mean, we only rehearsed once for that.
I heard it went really, really well.
It was good. It was fun. It was like we wanted to do it because that was a band that we sort of all loved and always liked. And we had never played with them, and so we played with a lot of the bands that were big influences on us or that we loved. And that was a band that we wanted to sort of check off on our list. And it was fun, but I mean, you know, I watched their show and I thought Axl was great. And
good.
The band sounded good.
That's great. I heard you guys really were great, though.
Well, I guess we were okay. I don't know. I didn't.
It could have been one of those nights that you didn't even realize how good you were.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I had fun on stage, and that's all that matters to me.
Yeah.
I mean, and the crowd wasn't booing us or throwing stuff at us.
There you go. Has that ever happened?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Where?
hard to open for bands, big bands, you know, because
What was the worst
just
thing
wanna
thrown at
see.
you?
Well, I don't know. I've had everything thrown at me, but I guess anything that hurts is not fun.
No.
Or anything that stains my outfit.
Yeah.
In Spain or Italy, I got we were opening for the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and we had gone over everywhere very well, and then one night we were out there, and some people weren't liking us, and instead of ignoring them, I sort of focused on them, and then the crowd kind of turned on us, and they were pelting us with coins, and I got a sandwich thrown at me, and water bottles, and
Lots of fun stuff.
yeah, it was real fun.
Wow.
But then we played the same venue the next night in the same city, and we went over really well. And the night that we were being pelted with stuff from the audience, that was, I think, the most merch we sold on the whole tour.
Oh, that's so great.
So go figure.
Yeah, right?
And I had
Wow.
a T-shirt of that band with the audience in it.
Yeah, that's cool. So, how many times have you played in worldwide venues? Like, how many tours have you gone on, let's say?
I have no idea.
So many.
Yeah, it's a lot. I mean, we toured the U.S. countless times, and we've toured all over the world, Europe and Japan and the UK. And
God,
many
good
times.
for you. Wow.
Yeah.
So you're living it.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
And you're still DJing
yeah,
too.
Yeah, I DJ all the time.
All the time. So where are you DJing like today?
I'm not DJing it anywhere. Oh, you mean?
Yeah.
In general.
Yeah.
Well, I'm doing Tuesdays at the Thompson.
Right. Are
And
they still doing that? It was the pool party, right?
Yeah, well, that we sort of ended when the weather cooled off.
Yeah.
And now we're upstairs and above Allen, which is the bar on the top floor. And that's at a later hour. We were doing the pool thing sort of like after work, kind of
Right.
7, 10. And then I do Thursday nights at Hotel Chantal. And,
Nice.
and that's lots of fun.
That's a happening spot right now.
Yeah, it's a great place, and I need some water.
Water?
And they're no, I have a bottle.
Oh,
of that.
okay.
And yeah, it's a lot of fun, that party.
That's
So,
cool. So Thursdays are at Chantel.
yeah.
Tuesdays are above Allen.
Mhm.
And is the band playing anywhere in the near?
I've got a solo thing that I'm doing, and we have some shows coming up in the fall and winter. As for Toilet Boys, you know, we're probably going to do more shows, but there's nothing as of now. I mean, I want to do like New York, LA, San Francisco, and London.
Right.
We maybe go back to Spain sometime soon, because we always did well there.
Gosh, that's incredible. So we have some of your video of Dumb Blondes,
Oh, cool.
and we're going to show it and come right back and then get a skeleton from your closet.
Okay, sure.
All right. We.
I've been a dumb blonde with dangerous toys. Been around the world with my pretty boys. I've seen them come with lust in their eyes. At the bottom of the barrel with you by my side. Never give it up, gonna live it up. Never give it up, gonna rip it up, oh yeah. I'm a guillotine baby, so dangerous. Millionaire disease, so contagious. I'm a street walking lover, but the streets are dead. Gaudy, vulgar, and magnificent. Never give it up, gonna live it up. Never give it up, gonna rip it up, oh no.
With this guy, New York living legend. So you just were saying that you haven't accomplished all the things that you have still visioned. What's one big thing that you still want to happen in your?
There's a lot of things. I mean, I'm probably too shy to really
Say it.
mention them all.
Okay, can
right
you
now,
say
but-
one?
Well, you know, I've over the years I'll make wishes and have dreams, and
Yeah.
then it'll happen, and I'll be like, oh, I need to be more specific.
Yeah, that's usually the case, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess I you know, would like to headline Madison Square Garden because
Okay.
one of my old dreams was just to play Madison Square Garden, and then I got to, and
Who'd you open for there?
Blondie.
Yeah.
How was that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was fun. So I,
You and Debbie are really good friends,
yeah,
and now we have, and Matt now is
Yeah.
playing with Blondie.
yeah,
And
they needed a keyboard player, and I was like, I know the perfect guy because he's such a talented musician. And
yeah.
he's playing in my solo project, and I love working with him.
Ah.
Yeah, and they of course fell in love with him because
He's so cute and so talented
beautiful
and
and
so
sweet,
nice.
super talented.
Yeah.
He's such a great guy. So yeah, but then in those days, I mean, Debbie and I knew each other, but we weren't tight yet, But she liked the band and would come see us and was very
That's
supportive.
awesome.
So they had us play a couple of shows on that tour.
And she's
So-
having a real, like, amazing, she's touring all over the place, like,
Yeah.
nonstop,
Yeah.
right? I mean, she's a role model for everyone.
Yeah, I don't know how she's like a freak of nature,
She is.
because she's got more energy than people I know that are, way younger, and she loves what she does.
Right.
So I think that helps. But yeah, they're playing around all the time, and people still want to see them. So
Do you have who are the other people that you've opened for? Like, all right, so if you were headlining Madison Square Garden, say, who would you let open for you?
I don't know, Blondie.
Oh,
Guns N' Roses?
yeah, why not?
I don't know. It would depend. I mean, I'd have to think about it. But it's always fun to play with your friends.
Yeah.
But a lot of times bills are put together by the promoters, so you don't
Right.
always have a say. But if you can have a say really if you want to. And so yeah, I would maybe say a friend or two.
Right. Yeah. So it is National Pancake Day. Do you eat pancakes?
I like them, but I don't eat them very often. No.
Well, if you would like to have a piece of a pancake,
Who made them?
some restaurant, a restaurant that specializes in pancakes, actually, that I'm not going to say their name, but
Why is it National Pancake?
every day has a bizarre national holiday, believe it or not, and I don't make it up, but I definitely look it up because I like to have the food of the day. The next 2 weeks coming up in October, there is a bakery that's going to be sponsoring the food of the days, and we are really looking forward to them being our holiday food sponsor, and it's the Ivy Bakery on West Housen Street.
I don't know.
So you're going to have to check it out, and you got to get all your pies and all your holiday treats there.
Oh, plugging them.
Yeah, we're
Well,
gonna
of course
be.
you have to. Because
Yeah, no, but it's really good. I actually went there, and I have eaten their
Well, I
stuff.
haven't tried it, but I like Billy's Bakery, which is in my neighborhood.
Oh, well, that's always convenient. because
Magnolia is good too, but it's kind of,
Overrated.
popular.
And now they're in Bloomingdale's, I think.
Oh, really?
I think they are.
Well, Sex and the City kind of ruined it. for
Is
me
that what's
because
in it?
That's when there was
Dumb
an
Blonde.
episode where
So, do you believe, what, tell me,
it's not interesting.
Sex in the City?
Yeah.
It's alright.
I mean, I liked the show, but it did sort of help ruin Manhattan.
Oh,
for some
you
reason.
think that was part of it?
Yeah.
Girls thinking that that's what it was
Yeah.
really like Cosmos and...
Yeah.
I never really watched it so much, but
I liked it
my
actually.
kids watch it, and now I kind of watch it, and it is pretty good.
It's a good show.
It's a cute show. So this is your solo
Yeah.
project.
Yeah.
Now, do you think of yourself as a dumb blonde?
No.
I don't either. Do you think blondes have more fun?
Sometimes, I don't know. I think anyone can have fun. It doesn't matter
Yeah.
how your hair is, but I just, it was sort of a thing I wanted to do about the Toilet Boys character that I was doing. So,
So the Toilet Boys, I mean, that is a great name. So what did it make you think of that name, actually?
Oh, I don't remember. I think it was, I saw a photo of me and Howie Pyro from Degeneration and Theo from the Lunatics, and we were photographed at one of the Wigstocks standing by some porta potties, and we were photographed and it was in this magazine and I saw it and said, oh look, the Toilet Boys. But recently in LA I was hanging out with Howie and he told me that that same scenario happened, that he was the one who said, oh look, the Toilet Boys. So whatever, I remember it as being me, but it could have been him because it was at a squeeze box and I was probably drunk. And so, I don't know.
Right.
One of us came up with that name and as a joke, and then when I put the band together, I was sort of thinking, oh, it's Toilet Boys. But it wasn't anything that I really wanted it to. It was supposed to be for one night, and it ended up being much
For a long, long time. So, do you have a skeleton in the closet?
I have a lot of skeletons.
Yeah. Do you feel like sharing one?
I don't know. I'd have to.
A silly little story.
What do you want to know? Hi, Frank.
What kind of theme should we ask, Frank?
Who, me?
Yeah. You got a good skeleton of this guy?
Not that she doesn't know.
I don't know. I mean.
It could be from when you were a little kid. Did you ever run away?
No. I had a really cool family and parents. So, no, I never felt the urge to run away. But, that's too mean. I used, when I was really little, I can't tell a story, it's too cool. And I love animals and living things too much. But when I was really little, I was mean to a reptile that I'm not proud of. I don't know what made me do it, but I was never mean to cats or dogs, but, I was at my cousin's house, and, there were these little turtles by the pond or whatever, and I killed a couple for no reason. I know.
Well, would you like a pancake for
And
that?
I still feel guilty about it.
Well, maybe this will heal that.
No.
No?
No, I'm not in the mood for anything sweet right now.
All right.
But thank you.
No problem.
Did you have some?
I will maybe later. I know. Oh, I will. So, what's your website? How do people find you? MissGuy.net.
Yes. And then from there you can see where I'm playing or see my latest videos. I've been making a lot of videos, and I have a new one that's going to be on YouTube tonight, and then
Oh,
I have a
wow.
new one that'll be on in a few weeks. And
What song?
The one that's coming out tonight is Don't Stop, and then the next one is Take It Off. So
Nice.
pretty much, I think we're doing videos to everyone, and we have one more to go.
That's awesome. Well, I can't thank you enough for visiting finally.
Yeah,
I'm so
so
grateful. Thank you
thank
so
you.
much.
Yeah.
You can come back anytime.
Okay.
You're so gorgeous.
You are too.
Oh, thank you, Miss Guy. Yeah. We'll be back. We got more on you.